Good afternoon, Gaurav. Good afternoon, team. Good afternoon, everyone.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर। मुझे लगता है हमें स्टार्ट करना चाहिए।
Yeah,
Good afternoon.
definitely. Yeah, I think we have respectable numbers who have joined. Thank you very
Yes.
much, team, for joining these sessions. Gaurav, let's please get started.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. We are coming off the momentum of an incredible successful PRIMATHON 2.0 launch event. And now we are ready to dive into the core of this hackathon. Today's problem statement explanatory session is key to getting you all started on the right foot. We are thrilled to have with us Mr. Dhananjay Somavanshi, our Chief Business Officer, who will walk you through the problem statement and answer any question do you have during this Ask Me Anything segment. Our goal today is to ensure you fully understand the challenge and have the clarity you need to bring innovative solution to the table. Feel free to jot down your questions and we will address them. After this explanation, let's make this session as interactive and engaging as possible. Over to you, Dhananjay sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav. Thanks for the introduction and setting the perspective right for everyone. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Except you, Gaurav, I need to hear from the team also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
team.
sir. You
Thank
are
you, Gaurav.
audible.
Thank you. So, shall I share the screen and show the problem statement, Gaurav? I think that will be better. We'll go
Sure,
one
sir.
by one, and in case anyone has any queries, we can go through them. Okay, you're
Is
sharing
my
your screen? Yeah, okay, okay.
is
Go
my
ahead. Go ahead.
is my screen is visible to you all?
Can you please reshare, Gaurav?
Sure, sir.
Yes, we can see your screen. Okay. Okay, so I will explain each of the problem statement, and in case anyone has any question, queries, doubts, please feel free to discuss and put it forth in this meeting. So we have a couple of problem statements which are open to everyone. So you, as part of participant in the PRIMATHON, you're most welcome to select any one of the problem statement. And if probably you have capability or the team who can cater to different problem statements, you can definitely do so. So the first problem statement is related to chemical industry. The problem statement is on your screen. It says that the chemical industry faces increasing pressure for reducing the environmental impact and footprint while maintaining the operational efficiency. So the important things for any continuous process plant or the chemical industry is that what is their energy consumption, what is their waste generation, what is their emissions, and which are actually required for as part of the pollution control norms, which are monitored by Central Pollution Control Board or a state pollution control board. However, this is also part of the environmental standards like ISO 14000, where all the environmental parameters are being tracked as a part of your KPIs for the industry. And the problem statement here is to leverage the Internet of Things or technology or SAP or whatever solution you can build on any of the technology platform to bring these all what to say data points which is in silos. Like you have energy consumption is in energy department, you have waste generation from output of your process plant, you have emissions, which is SOx NOx control on the other side, which is probably controlled by some SOx NOx controller. So all this information need to be brought in to a single forum or single platform, and then it can be monitored, right? So all this information should be brought in on real-time basis for monitoring and decision making. So someone has asked, what is the KPI? KPI is key performance indicators. So it is like parameters. So suppose I'm a chemical plant and I have a discharge going out of my industry, then there are different parameters, right? The parameters of the discharge that will which are harmful for the nature. There is a pollution control board norms that your, for example, discharge may be liquid, discharge may be in the air, right? Air pollution. So your sulfur dioxide going through your discharge air pollution should be between this range. So like that, these are the parameters we're talking about. So any question, query about the problem statement, then we'll go to the what are the impact of these. Anyone has any question, queries? I hope I am able to explain you the problem statement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. So the key areas to address is reducing the carbon emission through process optimization. So every industry has norms for carbon emission to be brought down, right? For reducing the carbon emission. So there has to be some process. There will be a process in place where the carbon emission is being tracked. So that information needs to be brought in. Waste management, all the waste that is going from out of your plant, hazardous, non-hazardous waste, that needs to be monitored. So these are the, then go down. I'm just giving you glimpses into the key areas that needs to be addressed. Anyone has any question about it, please feel free. Sustainable supply chain visibility. I was working in a company where I have seen one company where even the packaging which comes with the purchased material, right? Suppose, for example, we are purchasing, say, laptops or equipments. So there was norm on how are you recycling or making sure that your packaging that you have received is either recycled or it is going to through proper channel of what is it, discarding or disposal. Then increasing chemical product development, increasing demand for environment friendly products. That is actually in the market now. Everyone sees now, even the crackers which are coming for Diwali, they are saying that green crackers, right? Where they're supposed to have the norms for their the, the gases that they discharge. So that needs to be controlled. Go down, please scroll through. So each of these parameters that we are talking about, I am giving you the glimpse, and what we are saying is you should design a task, design a solution that will actually integrate with SAP. Now, we are SAP core company. So what we are expecting is all this problem statement will be given with a solution that will integrate with SAP. So in case you have any question, queries on the integration part, you can feel free. There are ISO standards, OSHA standards. These standards needs to be followed for environmental compliance, automation. So you develop automated compliance solution using SAP EHS or any other module which you feel can be developed or integrated with. So this is about the first problem statement, which is related to chemical industry. Shall we go to the next? Yeah, go to the next. ECNO. Yeah, here. Okay. So EC&O is EPC is basically engineering, procurement, and construction. It is also called as engineering, construction, and operations. So it's basically a project business where you set up a factory, you set up a plant, or you purchase one machine, you do any project activity, or even the real estate. So this kind of businesses, they have a typical problem statement which is related to effective manpower management. So manpower utilization and management, basically starting with planning, uh, then monitoring, optimization, and making sure that the cost, everything is controlled. So from that perspective, manpower management for project business. So project starts initially, each of the activity in the project will be having some assignment of this task with the people who will conduct this activity, right? So what is the manpower required for each of the tasks? So we need to have a complete planning board, and then monitoring of, first is planning, second is the scheduling, where you can schedule the manpower activity as per the flexibility required for the project activities. Third is the monitoring of it. That means where you will actually capture what is actually happening on the ground. And fourth is the optimization and cost monitoring. So, for example, I want to build say a factory or road. So for this activity, say initially I will require, say, diggers, right? You will require manpower for digging or excavation tools. Then I will require, say, people for constructing or preparing the RCC structure. Then there will be activity for the mason to build the walls. Then there will be activity related to putting up the windows, doors. Then there will be activity related to putting up electrical conduit or structure. Then plumbing. Then finally painting. This is, I'm just giving a glimpse of one simple real estate project example. Now, for each of this activity, when this manpower is required, I should be able to do the allocation, scheduling, tracking. What is my plan versus actual? Do I have visibility? Suppose I have planned, say, 100 FTEs for some activity, and the activity is supposed to be completed in, say, 100 or 1000 man days. However, when I'm seeing the actual progress of the task, I'm seeing that the 50% of the task is completed, whereas the manpower utilization is 100%. So what is my efficiency or optimization with respect to utilization of the manpower? And then cost monitoring, of course, because once you monitor and plan the activity of the manpower, it is related or straight away related to the costing, the cost planning as well as actual cost that is getting incurred. And this all needs to be integrated with S4HANA, SAP S4HANA. So SAP S4HANA has this project systems module, which will have this the cost which is coming in. So we need a solution to track my manpower required for the project from planning, scheduling, monitoring, and optimizing perspective, and the cost monitoring. Okay, so that is the uh, explanation about the problem statement. Anyone has any queries related to this? I hope I am able to give you a simple narrative about the problem statement. In case you have any queries, please feel free to raise it now. Or if you still want to take some time, you can definitely give your queries to Gaurav through message or email. and that can be answered later offline. So let us go to the next problem statement. I think we have discussed about the key challenges and focus areas for EC&O. Go down, scroll down. Here, focus areas. 1 minute, focus areas. So automated scheduling, manpower planning, tracking, tools to track and compare plan versus actual manpower, integration with the S/4HANA system, and finally the analytics, where I can do the decision making instead based on the dashboard that is being presented to me as the project in charge. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next statement. Okay. The next statement is ATS in HR for streamlining the recruitment process. The basic challenge in current environment for any industry, or for that matter, IT industry, it is more visually, or it can be felt that the recruitment, there is always attrition and there is a recruitment required, right? For the talents to be recruited, the recruitment team always faces challenges due to repetitive manual tasks. So they have, they need to publish the advertisement, they have to get the responses to the requirements. Even before publishing, they have to have the JD, then the application publishing, advertisement publishing, then getting the applications, then sorting these applications which are coming in huge volumes into a readable or analyzable format, so that you can scroll through all the applications and filter them out, and then of course making sure that the further process of interviewing, hiring, onboarding process is done seamlessly. So we need to build an innovative application tracking system. So I should be able to track all my applications which are coming in, which will come automatically in the system. The system will, extract the data out of these applications, fill it in my filtration criteria, then filter out the suitable candidates and give me the suitable candidates lists for the further hiring process. So that is the problem statement. Any question, queries about the problem statement? We are talking about application tracking system for HR, for recruitment. So the key challenges that are seen in this particular business function is efficient candidate filtering is a challenge. Automation of repetitive tasks is what we are looking forward to. Candidates tracking from application to onboarding, and seamless integration with the existing tools like SAP HR or any other systems that we have. Now, what we are looking forward to in this particular column, let's see the focus areas, is the improved recruiter productivity, reduced time to hire, and seamless experience for both candidates and recruiters. So this is what we are looking forward to when this application is built. Let's go to the next problem statement. This is related to building management system. We need to develop a comprehensive building management system. A building management system contains everything. Like, let us take an example of PRIMUS headquarter building. So what we need to do is we need to have a centralized platform for managing all the facilities, environmental control, safety, energy, So facility operation means not only the facility, that means your security, the persons who are coming into building, the facility management, housekeeping, the CCTVs, environmental control, which needs to be taken care as part of the building management system. We have sunroof that needs to be checked, energy efficiency, and of course the safety parameters. So we need to integrate the building management system with the existing BMS or SAP platform, where all these factors will be getting integrated. The inputs information will get integrated. We need to make sure that it is compliant with the regulatory standards. Energy and efficient cost management is one of the major challenges, and real-time monitoring. Let's go to the next statement. Is electronic lab notebook. Okay, before we go to this, any question, queries about the facility building management system? Even the parking, for example, I just forgot to tell. See, I have say 100 two-wheeler parking and 30 four-wheeler parking. So how do I make sure that it is managed through? There would be some third-party application required, maybe some external device that needs to record the people who are coming in. But then it should be integrated with my central system, where it will give me a indicator that, okay, your parking is full. Then the people who are coming should get a message or should get a flash sign that the parking is full and they need to park in the adjacent areas. So this is just one example. Going next to, in the interest of time, I'm just running through a little bit fast. In case anyone has any question, queries, please feel free to stop me. So electronic lab notebook. We need to create a digital electronic lab notebook that will improve the management and documentation of laboratory experiments and research data. This ELN should facilitate collaboration amongst research, ensure data integrity, and integrate with other lab systems for streamlining the research items or workflows. So this is the problem statement. Here the key challenges is data integrity, very important because we are dealing with research and development. Integration with existing lab systems, user adoption, training, compliance with regulatory standards. These are the key challenges. Anything related to laboratory, electronic laboratory notebook? Any question? So if not, then we'll go to the next problem statement, that is crane rental management system. So it's a very simple and easily understandable problem statement. To develop a crane rental management system, it can be crane, it can be any equipment, it can be generator or any other kind of equipment which normally is heavy in terms of capital expenditure. So people, for their small time requirement or small usage requirement, they normally instead of buying, they will go for rental, use it and return it back. So we need to develop a crane or equipment rental management system which will enhance the efficiency and automation of the rentals. The system should be able to handle quoting, contract management, billing, inventory, customer relation, and maintenance. Now the flow of the information and data. So I have say 10 cranes at my disposal with me. Now a customer walks in or sends an inquiry that I need a 10-ton crane for say 10 days period for so and so hours per day utilization. So then I will need to be able to give a quotation. Once the quotation is approved, the customer gives me the order, then I will have to make a contract in the system Either it is a specific usage based PO, or it can be open contract. So okay, I will give a contract for say 1,000 hours per month or per year, and then I will ask you to my customer will ask me to give the crane as and when required. Okay, of course there will be some lead time agreed between the with the customer. So the quotation, contract management, then once the crane is given, then the timesheet for that crane utilization. Based on the timesheet, the billing has to happen from my system. The inventory needs to be managed. Where is my crane as of now? And suppose there is any preventive or breakdown maintenance that needs to be catered to. So all these things need to be taken care in the crane rental management system in totality. So the key challenges is we need a efficient quotation, quoting and contract management system. We need to have a accurate inventory control on not only the cranes and the related equipments and spares. Customer relationship, because it is very important. Customer is coming to you for rental. So if you are not able to provide the crane on time, the customer will walk away to some other competitor on maintenance tracking, because you send a crane and it is under maintenance, then the customer's job is not done on time and there is again an escalation. So all these key challenges needs to be addressed in this through this problem statement solution. Going to the next statement, smart predictive maintenance using S/4HANA and IoT integration. How we can leverage S/4HANA system for predictive maintenance of machines, work centers using real-time IoT data from sensors. So this is very, very beautiful problem statement. See, all the machines are running based on some hardware and some software with it, right? And they have the controller. The controller may be having some different technology used, but they have some input. Based on that input, the machine works. And of course, nowadays, all the equipments, machinery, work centers, they come with sensors which will give you an output. So based on the uh, output which is provided by the sensors or the SCADA system for that matter, I need to integrate the SCADA system with SAP so that I can know where and how my maintenance pattern would be. Whether I can predict the maintenance, number one. Number two, I can have the planned maintenance. And in case there is a actual breakdown maintenance, then the loss of machine hours are captured in the system and can be tracked further and monitored. So do we need to develop a system which will integrate with S/4HANA to predict which machine is going to fail when, which part is going to fail when, probably if there is a indication on which type of component that needs to be, uh, there is a very serious, what to say, chances of failure, and then can I order it in advance so that I can do some preventive action, or I can keep the part in stock based on the earlier history of the maintenance of the equipment or the earlier failures, and then automate the service workflow, spare part order, maintenance schedule to reduce the downtime of the machines. So this is basically a problem statement which will be looking forward to an integration between S/4HANA system and the IoT or the SCADA system, where the readings which are coming from the machine monitors or the controllers will be taken in SAP and further used for increased equipment uptime, cost saving, and enhanced operational efficiency. Any question, queries on this problem statement? Okay, let's go to the next. How many we have left? Is this the last one, Gaurav? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the next problem statement is somewhat related to the earlier one, but here we are talking about production resource tools. Now, production resource tools, life cycle and inventory management. What is PRT? The PRT can be, for example, I have a, say, lathe machine or milling machine or a drilling machine. This kind of machines or a molding machine. So all these machines, apart from the machine actually going through the maintenance cycles, preventive or say planned or breakdown maintenance, the tools which are used in it, there is a something called turret. So turret is actually used for holding the tool, which is automated. So the tools which are used in these machines, these are very critical tools without which the equipment cannot function or cannot give the required output. So properly designing and planning and monitoring these production resource tools is very critical for getting the required operational efficiency from this machinery. So we need in manufacturing, PRT is essential for production processes. However, their usage, so it tool has their usage, its life cycle, and the availability is often challenging, where unexpected downtimes, tool shortages, overstocking, all these will lead to a totally disruptive cost related to this equipment usage. So we need currently SAP MRP is highly focused on materials, but there is no requirement planning machine or tool which will give me optimization of the PRT, machine parts, molds, fixtures, tools which are used drilling tools or carbide tools or whatever it is. So all these PRTs, we need PRT lifecycle tracking, MRP integration for the PRT, a real time inventory of the PRT and usage analytics. So which will give me a data dashboard where I can get alerts, notifications, and then automation of maintenance automation is also a driven through it. Yeah, so I think that is all about the last problem statement that we had. Go down. What are the focus areas? Increased production efficiency, improved tool utilization, enhanced production, decision making, and cost savings. So all these problem statements are open to all of you. You can pick and choose whichever is your interest area, and any technology you want to utilize, any architecture you want to utilize, that can be that is your choice, definitely. But that will be actually what we are expecting you to utilize and make sure that the outcome of this is a product which is uh, having a futuristic outcome, and there is a cost effective business value which is driven out of this solution that will be developed. Okay, any queries regarding problem statement or regarding anything else?
So, sir, in the behalf of our participants, I am happy to present some of the questions they are eager to explore.
Okay.
Uh, so the first question is, what are the expected key outcomes and deliverables that you are expecting?
Okay, what we are expecting is you should come up with a architecture and a technology platform that you are going to use. The business outcome, what is the use case or outcome that the business will get as a value out of this solution which is being developed, and what is the future roadmap. Suppose there is any scalability or expandability or any cost effectiveness that can be brought into into the solution that we are looking forward to.
Okay. So the next question is, what are the criteria for the evaluation of the solution, and what are the aspects are more critical to the success of the solution?
Yeah, basically, what we are looking forward to is all the teams, all the participants to come up with some innovative solution, number one. Number two, you should be using a technology uh, which is uh, which is usually available or which is not outdated technology, basically. The solution which you are presenting, it should be technically feasible, possible. It then the very important thing is what is the value the business is going to get out of this solution, and of course, what is the cost involved. So it is not only we need to have a extremely fancy uh, costly technology. So we should have a technology which is cost effective. And then the last thing that we are looking forward to is how confident the team is coming up with how they are presenting their solution and how the teams are collaborating with each other, who is looking forward to database, who is looking at front end, who is working on from back end, who is presenting the solution, who is doing the architecture from the team. So all this collaboration will be another aspect when we select the solution.
Okay. So the next question is, collaboration is key of the hackathon. What
Yes.
advice do you have for participants on forming and working together?
Yeah. So right now, I think I've touched based upon two things. One is very important. There should be a team leader who will drive the solution. Number two, there should be an architect who is designing. Probably you may have all of you getting together, collaborating and deciding the architecture. But ultimately, it should be a leader along with the team, each team member having equal opportunity to participate in the team's outcome, and the each team member working on different aspects, and how cooperation and collaboration is seamlessly running through when you present your solution ultimately or in the final presentation. That will also be a key for the selection.
Okay. So next question is regarding networking. Will there will be chance for participants to network with industry expert, and how they can make most of those?
Yeah, definitely. In case you have any connections, number one, uh, with your friends, families, you can take their advice, definitely. In case you feel that any of the problem statements you're not able to explore through or you need more insights into it, we will have the industry experts in each of these problem statement business vertical who can explain you and give you more insights into what are the major pain areas in each of these business problem statements, so that you can utilize their industry experience and insights into solutioning your solution.
Also, we have a dedicated mentorship session for all those participants who clear the first round of the hackathons. Uh, the specific mentoring session for all those participants we have. Okay, sir, the next question is the last question. What are the post-hackathon opportunities for participants to implement the solution?
Okay. So, of course, there will be filtration done for all the solutions that are being presented. Based on the presentations done and based on the presentations, there will be filtration. Based on the filtration, there will be teams who are going to actually work on the solutioning. And after the solutioning is done, when you are uh, selected as the runner-up or winners, you will have awards given as part of this. Now the award is in terms of cash or in kind, basically, and where we give you experience to work on similar technology or similar solutioning, which will be definitely will be collaborative and uh, will definitely give you a boost in terms of your development in that particular interest area. So the winner will have a what do you say award in terms of the solution that is going to get selected as a winner and runner up, and these awards will be definitely uh, I feel you'll be enthusiastic to see these awards once they are declared. These are either in cash or kind, where you'll get opportunity to build your solution, build your career path by way of winning this competition.
So in the last, I'll suggest all the participants to do visit the website and register themselves as soon as possible and start developing their solutions. Uh, Also, go through all the sections of website. We have listed all your, maybe we have listed all your doubts. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to us with email or messages, anything we will appreciate. In conclusion, thank you so much, sir, for this insightful walkthrough. I hope you all now have a clear understanding of the challenges ahead. Remember, this hackathon is all about pushing boundaries and creating impactful solution. So don't be afraid to think out of the box. We are excited to show you the innovative idea you will bring to life. Let's keep the energy high and make the PRIMATHON 2.0 a great success. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you very much, participants. Thanks a
Thank you
lot.
so much.
Thanks for joining. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good day.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good day, everyone.
Thank you, sir, everyone.